An alley-oop right out of the chute and flying high. Hassan Varents.
And a great set there coming right out of the gate. Jeremy Hollowell caught it at the free throw line, and Hassan Varents with a little back cut and a great pass. You see right away, Team Fredette getting out, pressuring, extending their defense in the half court.
Catch and shoot on the opening possession for DFW, and TJ Holyfield from downtown. TJ Holyfield, who went to Stephen F. Austin, then Texas Tech. All Southland wing, who plays in Japan.
Our second player here so far today that played in Japan, Nick Mayo being the other one, as we see LaQuincy Rideau with knocking down the three in a
brand over the past couple summers. All-time record of 5-3. Holyfield kicks. Luke. Good shot, though, David.
Yeah, great shot. And Austin Luke's not going to get many better looks than that. Not going to miss many. And Jeffrey Carroll, the former Oklahoma State Cowboy, getting in on the action.
Run DFW off to an 8-5 lead on Team Fredette. This is our 4-5 matchup, and the winner will not get the 1 seed. Team Diesel knocked out. It'll be Team DRC, Dominique Rogers-Cromartie, as that's a beautiful runner. This DFW team, we were talking with a couple of their players beforehand. They said, we want to play physical, want to get up in them, and that's exactly what they've done. Team Fredette more experienced overall, but that one, that's a beautiful job. We are one of only 2 regions, David, that has seen the 1 seed fall. How about that?
July Madness at its best.
Holyfield. Kaboom!
Hey, there could be worse things to do on a Saturday besides sit and watch pretty good basketball.
We're having a blast. I'm having an absolute blast. Jeremy Hollowell, and he doesn't like that call. Alfred Smith, Jared Robertson, James Hicks, our officiating crew. Pull-up swishes home. Ja'Cour Nelson wasted no time.
Exactly right. Ja'Cour Nelson got that ball in bounds and said, you know what, if you're not going to pick me up, I'm going to step in and knock this down. And all of a sudden we got a tied basketball game here. RJ Nemhard, you see the skill level right there, just getting in the lane, the great touch on the little floater.
RJ Nemhard spending some time in the NBA.
You know, our last game obviously was a pretty good blowout from Sideline Cancer. I have a feeling this game is going to go down to the very end. This could be a nail-biter between these two teams.
Yes.
Jeremy Hollowell again.
They're now playing in Brazil. There's a rejection from behind. That's a vicious block by Hassan Varents. Most recently played in Spain, did Varents. 5 on the shot clock here. Carter, automatic. Coaching this team and doing a terrific job. You're right, they had a 2-week camp in Dallas. This is not just show up and play. Rideau knocks it down from distance. This is a lot of prep that goes into TBT. For that $1 million prize, you've got to put it in. You've got to be tough. You've got to be ready. Now a slip, beautiful dish. Unselfishness works. Josh and Zeke for.
There is a scouting aspect to this, too. These teams do take a look at if the roster from the team they're playing the year before was similar. They'll take a look and see what they did and see a great move there by Raekwon Rogers.
Wow.
To take the lead, as impressive as Run DFW has been, all of a sudden Team Fredette with a 1-point lead here with under a minute to play at the end of the first.
Outstanding first quarter. Truly, just an outstanding first quarter of TBT hoops. Back and forth action. Rogers catch and shoot. Woohoo! Raekwon Rogers on a Saturday night. They've been great out of timeouts, Team Fredette, and they run another successful play. Count that in the foul for Scott Blakeney. Oh,
but I graduated.
Oh wow! See, I think you're clever. Or more street smarts, or
yeah, probably could have applied myself a little bit better.
Got it. On the back down here, Hassan Varents using his muscle on an island left hand. That is pretty.
That was
That's
a tough shot. About an 8-10-foot jump hook with the left hand made that look easy.
Yes. Look at the Team Fredette bench. They got guys standing. They got guys into it. Holyfield puts it in.
Give credit to Wichita State. They've done an unbelievable job of building the momentum and the excitement around that program over the last few years.
Extra pass, Sloan. cash.
Not only that, a chance for a 2-for-1 here. Got about a 7-second difference between game clock and shot clock.
4 for 16 from downtown. We'll be down to 32 by the end of the night, and that pursuit for $1 million just intensifies between the 8 regions as Jeffrey Carroll from deep.
I'd get a hand up right there the way he's been shooting the ball.
He hasn't missed. 4 on the shot clock now. That's a really tough shot. Oh, there it's and 1! David Sloan, crossover. Sloan thought about it. Oh, that's a spin cycle! Doing some laundry tonight.
Able to get the layup. And all of a sudden, Team Fredette with all the momentum in the world. And TJ Holyfield off the offensive rebound himself.
8 of 12 from the line for Run DFW. Fredette has gone 2 of 4. And Ziakor with a dime ahead. That's a really nice pass to RJ Nemhard.
But again, you got to be able to put together a couple stops here, and Run DFW just has not been able to do that. If you can put together 2 or 3 stops here and go down on the other end and convert, all of a sudden this becomes a one-possession game. Changes the whole tone as we head here into the fourth quarter.
Sloan, David Sloan, teardrop, there it is again.
The spacing from Team Fredette tonight has been really impressive. They've got all 5 guys around the perimeter. We see Sloan here picking the pocket.
Sloan off the backboard, and that one is sent home. Raekwon Rogers.
Team Fredette doing a great job of handling it so far.
Cornelson's checked in here. Out of control there for Rideau. His first miss. Townsend.
Bodies flying all over the court down at that end of the floor. No contact. And Townsend with one of the easier baskets Run DFW's had in the second half, and all of a sudden that leads down to 6. So again, we mentioned it. Run DFW, try to chip away at this as much as you can, if not take the lead before you get into the Elam ending.
That 3 short. Jace Townsend, by the way, David, plays pro ball in Sweden.
Added.
Pull up is good. Jace Townsend says, I want some more. We'll turn the game clock off. 5 on the shot clock here for Team Fredette. Trying to regain momentum. Rogers. Kaboom! Raekwon Rogers supplies the momentum.
See what Team Fredette's trying to do. They're trying to isolate Barents on that block. Not enough time to do so right now, though.
Deep 3 is good from a different area code. Jeremy Hollowell. And the Team Fredette fans that are behind their bench cheering them on. An entry that's good for TJ Holyfield. Townsend's got the hot hand. He's sizzling. Townsend. Jace Townsend.
Stepping up big time when Run DFW needed it most. Now all of a sudden just a 4-point game, but you got to get a couple stops right here. At worst, try to tie this, if not take the lead.
Who would have thought they could be the ones holding the target score? Hollowell has other ideas. Jeremy Hollowell's been fantastic with 11. Townsend again. Put the oil in the pan. Jace Townsend is making dinner. Down the stretch we go. They can't hit on the inbounds. Run DFW. There's Luke. He's been quiet. Not anymore. A massive 3 for Austin Luke, the pride of Belmont. It's a 1-point game.
Just come down and have efficient possessions where you're putting points on the board.
We haven't seen this game tied since the early moments. Holyfield steps back and hits. TJ Holyfield evens it at 70. RJ Nemhard. Spent some time with the Cleveland Cavs. TCU grad, RJ Nemhard, and 1! Hassan Varents. He's been the X factor all night. Off the fake, Raekwon Rogers. Got it.
You know you don't have to. Giving up a basket here is okay.
All the way to the cup. It counts for RJ Nemhard. 75-75, but it's not win by 2 or 3 or any of that. Team Fredette. Sloan for the win. David Sloan, cold-blooded. Team Fredette will play Monday night at Freedom Hall.